Hello, this reading is going to be about how Olandria feels about Nick. I don't know what's going on, but it's odd. That's all I can say. So, the quote that came out for Olandria is, "Her beauty was sold for an old man's gold. She's a bird in a gilded cage." And the song that came out was "Holding Back the Years" by Simply Red. Now this is How Does Olandria Feel About Nick? Alright, it told me to go here. How does Olandria feel about Nick? These are hard to find. Give me 1 second. Alright. Oh, whoa. What is going on here? So it says, in the month of April, actually the third week of April, waiting in a betrayal. At the well, a woman sits down and draws something on the ground. Her shadow is casting over the water jar. The sun has already passed, so it looks close to the evening. The woman seems to be waiting for someone, thinking deeply about something, forgotten to draw water. However, no one has come yet. Nevertheless, it is not easy to leave. It may seem foolish, but the woman still has a little more time before resignation. There is a feeling of silence in the well which the bush clover is casting. Who was the woman supposed to meet? The person who didn't keep the promise and does not appear is a reckless betrayer. The woman cannot control how to soothe her mind. So the meaning is, the promise does not come true, the meeting is unsuccessful. If the expectation was high, disappointment would also increase. It is good not to have excessive hope, the reality of being ignored. It is disadvantageous to be emotional, so have to deal with it objectively. Time to cope with it alone. For the time being, focus on resolving the chaotic situation. Alright, where? Olandria, Nick. I only want the bottom one. Seductive. Tempting, suggestive, ravishing. Do not pour your sunshine into someone who does not think of you as their sky. I'm going to go here. How does Olandria see Nick? Yeah. Toxic, poisonous, harmful, virulent. I don't know about this relationship. Let me get one more card. What's going on with Olandria and Nick? Eastern Cottonwood. Connection. There is no division between you and all the other beings in the world, whether you consider them to be living creatures or inert things. Learn to connect with them, to appreciate and understand them, and to honor them. How is Olandria seeing Nick? This might be a little fraudulent. The lady, but she's not in the right place. I don't even think there's not. I don't know if he's seeing her as the lady, Grace. Queen, like royalty, spreading grace, elegance and dignity. Cut the drama, cut the theatrics, handle the situation with grace and dignity. Or could be a show-off, thinks she's better than us. The lady, someone who is showing off, handle issues with grace, the woman, the wife, the mother. Okay, let me get into the reading. So, how is Nicolandria, what does Nicolandria feel about Nick? What does Nicolandria feel about Nick? The Star, that's good. Page of Pentacles, and the Ten of Cups. Well, she feels very promising. Learning things from him. He could be a wish. Ten of Cups. Agency. Ugh. Why do we keep going back to the Star here? Optimism, attempt to make your dream come true even if the probability of success is low. Consider misfortune as being temporary and refuse to give up when faced with obstacles. The Page of Pentacles. A student, instruction, mediation, intellectual work. A suitor with dark eyes and hair. If you want your dream to come true, act cautiously. Maybe she's just playing the safe game where she's guarding it and doesn't want it ruined. Nicolandria, how do you feel about Nick? Movement, green, heart space, heart chakra, expansion, fertility, stability, wealth. Yeah, there's something, so they have a connection. They are each other's wish. There is a family thing here. They're learning about each other. I don't know if I just caught them when something happened. Let me do stickers. So moving into maybe marriage. How does Nicolandria feel about Nick? Oh, too many. The Sun, that's good. That means the man. Fox, which I think already came out. No, that didn't come out. Fox, betrayal, suspicion. Anarchy. Like she has to mother him? Or that he's a rebel? Okay. Waning moon or waxing moon. And then, the butterfly. Beauty, rebirth, transformation. So I feel like this is being veiled. Guarded, not spoken about, not discussed, to keep it protected. That's what I'm getting here. That's why I can't, that's why I'm getting all these weird mixed messages. How does Nicolandria see Nick? How does Nicolandria see Nick? How does Nicolandria see Nick? Queen of Swords. Ace of Coins in reverse. A missed opportunity, and she looks angry, and that's usually when you stop talking to someone or you cut them off. How does she see Nick? How does Nicolandria see Nick? Ear. The ear is a portal, listening, empathy, equilibrium. It's lots of green. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. She's being stern with him. Queen of Swords. Honesty, wit, and experience will help the situation now. You are astute and forthright. And the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Financial losses. High degree of insecurity and uncertainty. Big funds are not coming your way. I don't know if because she's on her grind, she kind of can't stop the momentum of the movement of her purpose in life, which is to become a star and go forward. So she was hoping, I think, that he was at the same place, had the same drive. The ear again, a portal, listening, empathy, and equilibrium. How does she see him? Someone she could speak to and be honest with. Kind of like her other half, but she's a little angry with him right now. Why? Why is she... How does she see him? How does Nicolandria see Nick? Memory. Excuse me. Remembrance, commemoration, and reunion. So I don't know if he missed a date, missed a schedule, missed a reunion, a chance to meet up, missed an event, missed a earmark for her, benchmark, earmark. Memory. She's remembering something, how he might have made her miss out on something financially. Nicolandria, Nick. What's going on here? Good vibrations. That's good. Somebody gave me this. I don't know how this got in here, but what's that, a whale or a dolphin? Happiness. Warheads. Extreme sour, sour cherry, super sour. Like, something's going on here. I didn't mean to get all these. A snake, temptation, the heart, and Iowa, and another sun. Okay, let's see. What should Nicolandria do about Nick? Wise counsel. Seek guidance from trusted friends or mentors to help you along the way. What should Nicolandria do? Alright, so says you don't need someone to complete you, you only need someone to accept you completely. Give me one card that shows possibly what the outcome will be for these two. Nicolandria and Nick. What should she do? Two of Swords. I don't know if there's a contract they need to sever or negotiate or compromise on. Two of Swords. Two of Swords. The struggle. Friendship, attraction, alliance to fight a common enemy. Potential conflict. At the moment, your dreams should come true. And what is it here? Two of Swords. Expectations. What are the expectations? One word for the expectations. What are the expectations? Where can I go? What are the expectations? Illness or sorrow to come. Eight of Swords. I don't know. Okay, let me just end it with some stickers. Whatever it's going to happen, I know she's going to flourish and thrive and be the star she's meant to be, as she's showing right now. But I don't know what's going to happen with these two. There's something she's not seeing. Alright, no scary one, sorry. There's something she's not seeing. Yeah, like a tower's about to happen. Between this and... where is it? That, she's not seeing something. Something's blocked. Typewriter with a letter. Virgo, and... maybe he smokes too much pot. Maybe she doesn't like that. Alright, that's what I have. I wish it was more uplifting. Can I have one word for these two? Two words. Give me two words for Nicolandria and Nick, please. That flew out. We'll take that one. If I can get it. Ooh. Okay, and one more word. Nicolandria and Nick. Yeah, I think they're at a crossroads. Fraud. Feeling like a fraud. Are you faking your way through life? Have you fooled your boss into thinking you're more talented than you really are? Do you worry about being found out? Then you're not alone. 1970s, two psychologists investigating this torturous experience called it the imposter phenomenon. They found it was particularly common among successful professional women, many of whom believed their achievements had been the result of accident or oversight. Today, many successful men also admit to feeling like an imposter, and it's particularly common among first-generation professionals or those embarking on a career change. Feeling like a fraud is undoubtedly an unpleasant experience, but as high-profile, high achievers become more vocal about their own feelings of imposterism, in recent years, the former British Foreign Secretary Jack Straw and the novelist Maya Angelou both admitted to experiencing it. It may be that feeling like a fraud is being recast as an inevitable growing pain, less something to buckle under than a feeling we must learn to bear. So maybe some kind of, people and social media is taking its toll. Maybe he or she feels like a fraud and are not a fraud. They're just going, like they said, through the growing pains. All right, that's what I have for you. Thank you.